It is time once again for this song and dance.
Whoa, I'm streaming. What? That's weird. How does that happen? Alright, well, very coolly, game didn't keep my progressive scan on, so I had to turn that back on. That's fun. It's very important.
I'm going to boil you.
Please don't. That would be very rude. So anyway, I did the race. I don't know if there's literally anything else to do here. There's a titanium bolt hanging out behind a thing over here. I fell in a hole. That's pretty exciting, right? Everybody loves excitement. I want to go back to Caledon, actually, because I think that's where Slumcognito was, and I'm wondering if he has other upgrades I could maybe look at. Mostly because I'm also not entirely sure where I'm to go. I got the polarizer. It's big magnet thing. I don't know what to do with it yet, but probably something. Do boxes respawn, or did I just not break these? I find it... Alright, I have the box breaker. I find it very hard to believe that I just didn't break these. You know what I mean? Alright. Okay, it's actually just the same ones as before. Alright, so that's not a thing I go back to then. There's probably just gonna be another Slumcognito in, like, the next level I go to for maximum funny. No, you know what? I haven't been here at all, so... I don't know when I got coordinates for that. I don't know, probably some point. That's just chillax, but without the eye.
This doesn't look too hospitable. Maybe they put
Rock.
false coordinates to throw us off the trail.
Wait, do not throw that.
Whoa, look at this.
It's a thingy.
Car. Good eyes, pal. I was about to toss our only hope halfway across the planet.
What? I'm sorry, what? Is that a giant clank thing? Why is it just here? Why? It's our only hope of whatever the heck. I am tiny now. Alright, something happened. I'm here now. I can buy the sniper mine. Or the PD. Ooh. That's an expensive buy. And I'm going to assume... that it's going to be expensive ammo refills, which makes the price of buying it being expensive just make it worse. Doesn't actually say increased price or anything, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll buy the sniper mine, whatever. Wait, I already shrunk myself. I can shrink myself multiple times? How does that work? So is this grind drill like just extra tiny? Like what's going on? Someone explain the logistics to me. Yeah, we're just subatomic right now. Don't worry about it. I have options. Only one of them is good. There sure are many rails around here. Everybody loves rails. Hooray! I've done it. What have I done? I never know.
The polarizer can activate and reverse the polarity of magnets. Try using it on the red target here.
Okay, hold on. It's in my gadget menu. Yeah, that's right. I did that.
The red symbol indicates magnets and devices that are affected by the polarizer.
Okay. Yeah, take that, you stupid chairs. What? You didn't kill that guy! Why didn't you kill that guy? I'm not gonna spend an entire B mine on you. Alright, well, there's a lot of things happening at this moment in time. I need you to be in my face so I can shoot you like 57 times in order to defeat you. How many shots do you take? Okay, so there's just a bolt on this conveyor belt eventually. I thought it was just sitting there awkwardly. Can't even break the various things. What's the point? Gosh, I am glowing so much right now. I am actually tiny. Look how tiny I am. Oh, there's Slim Cognito. See, I told you. Next level. Every time. Okay, and he just has the stuff from the previous? I think he does. Acid burn mod. Cool. Well, that boss is dead. Oh, there's just multiple mods for everything now, actually. I didn't even notice. Immobilizing, got it, okay. Double barrel. Double the damage. Man, that might be cool. Does it use 2 ammo, though? Like, if I buy this and it's like, yeah, so, it does 2 shots now. But it's still 2 bullets, so it really doesn't actually do anything for you, other than maybe be faster. So... an extra subroutine. Oh. I mean... I guess? That is an upgrade? Sure. Never miss again. That sounds cool. Possibly. It's cool, but expensive. Alright, well, a lot of these are expensive, so, like... I can't really afford most things, as usual. Whoa, settle down, ships. I need you to not do whatever it is you're doing. Alright. The bee mine didn't do a whole lot. Wow, the bee mine really just doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, I know it's not upgraded or anything, but, like, come on, do a damage or 2, please. Alright, cool. I have killed a few people. I would hope that it's 1 bullet per shot, but, like, I don't expect it. My big problem here is, like, the economy for bolts has not been, like, the best. So, like, my fear at this point is, like, because I'm basically, like, halfway through the game, apparently. My fear is I'm just not gonna have even close to enough money to buy various things. No, it's not gonna... I used the gun, that's right. Do I want to put this on my quick select? I mean, I guess I could. I don't really want to, because I like having my stuff there. Just put it there, I guess. No, I put the suck cannon there. That's not what I wanted to do at all! That's also not what I wanted to do! Now all my weapons are weird, and there's a boss here. It's a baked curse. You're welcome, Tressa. I'm glad I could help. Magnet. I thought I was gonna ride that, but I didn't. I blew it up instead. Okay, you guys are too big for suction. I have the gosh dang Sprout-O-Matic on my gosh dang quick select, like some sort of doofus. There's a lot of dudes chasing me. Ow. This is how my battle is going right now, because I want this bee mine to, like, do anything, please. Several bees are required. Alright, well, obviously I gotta do plant shenanigans, I guess. Thank goodness I still have the Sprout-O-Matic on my quick select for some reason. Well, hello, you guys... Where did you guys come from? Like, actually, where did you come from? Is this thing, like, just about to level up, or is it maxed? I think it's just maxed out. That's weird. I wasn't expecting that. Are you maxed out, or, like, just... no, you're not. Okay, well, now you're 2 guns. Oh, okay, Yeah, you just fire faster now, which is cool, I guess. I don't know where y'all came from, by the way. Gosh, this thing is, like, right on the verge of leveling up. Could it just do? That'd be really cool. Alright, well, I guess they max out at V4, I think? Possibly? I mean, has it been used more than the shrink ray? I have not been paying attention. To be fair, we are technically, presently using the shrink ray. Man, a lot of stuff breaks into bolts, though, so, box breaker. Pretty cool. At least this isn't the lame version of the box breaker where, like, basically nothing breaks. Okay. I wasn't expecting a titanium bolt, but sure. You know, I haven't reached a point, to my knowledge, where these have a use. It's a good thing it kind of just did that, because, I didn't know that's a thing I needed to do. There is a secrets menu, but like, well, not really. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be skins. I didn't even look. I could be Kanga Ratchet, or that guy, or that guy, or a pirate, or Ratchetzilla. I could be any of these, but I'm not. I can get cheats. I can have giant head clank. Sorry, big-headed giant clank. There is slightly a difference. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I know, the skins are weird. There's no Snowman or Jan Donson, so what's the point? Oh, okay, I mean, I saw it, but it was too late, so... That is just a weird camera angle. Ouchie pain. Maybe I was supposed to switch rails there, but I didn't. I cannot tell. No, I think that was too far away. Probably? I don't know. Alright, I did it. I've done the thing. Everything in this room is destroyed. I can ostensibly... No? Is there a glass wall here? Maybe. But it doesn't look like it. Oh no! Friendos! I still don't have any bee ammo. What's the point in bees anyway? Uh-oh. I've got a blitz gun. Y'all can't defeat me. I don't make the rules. Now it's the concussion cannon. Thank goodness for that. I mean, to be fair, it's hard to say whether a weapon is good or bad in this game because it feels like everything in this game just doesn't do damage. Oh, okay, you sent out your electric shock thing after you were dead, so that's exciting. I keep hearing the sound of these crystals breaking and thinking I broke things to get more bolts. But that is not the case. What am I seeing down there? It's obviously like a polarizer thing, so like something just unloaded down there. It's fine. Alright, that didn't work the first time. Oh, loading! Watch out! Okay, I can go back to my ship if I want. I mean, I guess. It'll give me the opportunity to buy more ammo. Alright, I've done it. I am not buying the PDA. Not right now. Maybe later. There's gonna be some kind of shenanigans happening here in a moment. Oh no! Not the platforms. Here I go. On the leaves. Nah, none of these are four-leaf clovers anyway. Whoa, that was weird. I was not able to move. For a moment. Alright, I like how we're playing with the "you're tiny now," but only now. Oops. That leaf didn't work. That was weird. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that leaf continues to not work. My favorite. I don't know. The platforming here leaves a little bit to be desired. Because I'm kind of just like, man, you know what would be cool? Being able to jump to the next platform in a sequence. You know, so I don't die in a dumb way. Repeatedly. That'd be pretty cool. Or my jump could just not happen. That could also be fun. You ever think about how I press the button to jump and it just doesn't happen? You know, why are there leaves, actually? Because thinking about it, wasn't this place like a barren wasteland or something? So there's just plant life now? Alright, be very careful. You know what's really kind of messing me up? The fact that I don't really have like a shadow I can look at to see where I'm going. Watch out! There's a thing I have to jump over now. Clank! Heck, get it? That's your name. Alright, well thank goodness it's gonna stop firing at me right now. Back to ship. Alright, well. Yo! Oh no, it's the dropship! Okay, that's not gonna work. Did they get die? Because of the laser? Is that a thing that happened? I think they got died. Alright, upgrade to bees. I tried to jump and it just kind of didn't happen. That was weird. This is a very simplistic boss. I wish that guy would cease to exist. I have not really had a very good idea of how much damage this thing is actually doing. Not enough, I'll tell you that much. Am I getting experience for every one of these that the dropship kills? Because that's hilarious. I'm sure getting bolts for it, that's for sure. Those bees are actually doing a decent amount of damage. Whoa. You can't just change up your attack pattern. I got so used to your current attack pattern. Unfortunately, I don't think you're close enough for the bees to do anything to you. Ow. Yeah, you're also not killing all the friends anymore. It's kind of upsetting, if I'm honest. Whoa, camera! I need you to chill the heck out. Just putting it out there. Man, I've upgraded a lot of the basic guns, and now I'm just like, I don't have anything else on my quick select. Ah, good snipe. Should probably actually then change my quick select, thinking about it. Of course, I'm looking at my gosh dang stuff, and not really much to speak of as far as things I can upgrade right now. Because, I mean, Agents of Doom ain't gonna reach this thing. The Scorcher ain't gonna reach this thing. B-Mines do... Well, not B-Mines, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Probably, I don't know. Alright, well, time to shoot it with a gun and see how good that is. It'd be better if half of my shots weren't, like, aiming for the dudes behind the wall and hitting exclusively the wall. Also, I died. When was I low on health? I don't even know. Alright, well. Gosh, I wish they put shoot on L or R. Please drop a B. Please drop a B. It just did not want to drop a B for some reason. Do you think Agents of Doom had, like, little guns on their backs, right? You think they'll do anything? I mean, they're certainly trying. That is for sure. I appreciate the hustle. I'm gonna need you to stop shooting me so I can shoot you. That'd be cool. I think I'm hitting you. I don't know if that one hit you or not. I cannot really tell. Because it doesn't have, like, the blast. Alright, you know, that's fun. Everything around these parts just does enough damage to be problem. Also, not a fan of the Ratchet and Clank 1 syndrome here, where, like, you die, you have to rebuy all your ammo. Like, it's not the worst, but it's not the best either. Problem is I have to, like, finger puzzle various things if I want this to be effective, so... Gosh, I'm already down to 11 health. How? I know there's health pickups here that I haven't picked up yet, but still. Part of the problem is also, like, I'm just trying to shoot this guy, and there's, like, dudes on the side that exist, and I don't like them. Again, because, like, half my shots are going to them for some reason. I swear, half the time I freaking, try to throw out a B, it just doesn't work, and I don't really get it. Way too close to this thing. I liked it better when you were killing these nerds. FYI. Ugh. Why do I have, like, one whole gun that's even good against you? Like, that's annoying. Cool, get the heck out of here. We're done now. There is a lock strafe mode. I just haven't been using it, but, like... Okay, that's not true, because you can strafe by holding L2. It's just not really applicable when I'm not holding a weapon. Alright, what's the thingy that's just been sitting here the whole time? Electroshock helmet! Whoa! Oh.
There she is. Let's get her.
Get her!
Ratchet, do you notice anything unusual about Luna?
No.
She does seem to have an unusually large door in the back of her head.
And why do you suppose that is?
She's, robot?
Correct. I believe the Technomites set us up from the beginning.
What?
What I do not know is why.
Yeah? Well, I bet those technomites inside her head know why. And now I'm gonna find out.
Alright, bye.
It appears we will have to catch her first.
Hi! Oh, we're leaving now, I guess. Well, of course she can fly. That's just how little girls work, right? Is there not, like, another place I could go to in that level previously, and, like, I just kind of didn't? Because, I mean, I was not expecting to get warped away, but here we are. Alright, I can buy the rocket launcher finally. Wow! Yeah, I'm just gonna do that immediately, I guess. Map-o-matic. That's weird that that's buyable, to be honest. Is that weird? Feels weird. Alright, well, I'm gonna put this on my quick select, right now. You know, just putting that out there. Why do I have this stupid gosh dang watering gun on my gosh dang stupid quick select? Why am I the fool? Teleport to the Clank Arena. Oh boy. Well, here we go again. I mean, to be fair, I had a feeling there was going to be another one of these. Get out of here, Farmer Bill. Did you dodge me? Did you just dodge me? Get out of here! How dare you exist? Should probably go grab that health while nobody else is, like, paying any attention to it. Yeah, that's right. Absolute buffoon. My skill is I ram things. Why is Farmer Bill even here? Alright. My last opponent, Farmer Bill. Get out of here, Farmer Bill. Alright. I won! I've done it. Here we are. Gadgebot toss. I've never done that before. I pressed the wrong button because I forgot how to play a video game. Did you just blow me up? That's very rude. Who put these hay bales here? Who did it? Not me, that's for sure. At least I assume they're supposed to be hay bales. They could very easily be just rocks. Oh no. Watch out, it's that guy. Absolute buffoon, you got blown up by a bomb. I bet you wish you didn't get blown up by a bomb right now. I won. Why you all have to start punching me after I win? What are you, jealous? Alright, who's ready for lemmings? Explode, please. Alright, I need exactly 3 of you to electrify. And then the rest of you to not, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I won. Alright, Destruction Derby. Wow. Yo, it's the sheep. I have the spikes. Ow. Get out of here, sheep. What is happening right now? What is this? It's just a bunch of sheep. That's all of this is. It's sheep time. It's like Mario Odyssey, but they don't have hats. And also, I'm skewering them. As you do to sheep. Yeah, you better run. Absolute fool. I like that better than the spinny one. Alright, more Gadgebot Toss. The most fun game in the universe. Alright. Oh, there's multiple goals. I think. Ah! Ah! Just let me pick up my Gadgebot friend. Why do you have to do this to me? Ow. Oh, thank you. That was awful nice of you. I was about to turn around and, like, go get a new Gadgebot, but I didn't. What? I pressed circle and it didn't happen. My reward is that they get to go away from me, and I just kind of get that Gadgebot for free. That is my reward. I am rewarded for playing badly. As is my want. Oops. It's like a bumper or something. Anyway. I'm surprised that counted, because I kind of just threw that haphazardly. 8! Please stop beating me up. It's very rude and unsportsmanlike. Reverse into victory! What am I looking at here? I see. Explode, please. See, the funny is that I'm gonna need you to reverse and electrify. I'm gonna need you to reverse and electrify. I'm gonna need you to electrify. And then we're set. Do you understand the puzzle? Maybe. Man, Lemmings is fun. By the way. I mean, this is a very, like, simplistic version of it. Variety is shocking. What? Electro Torso. That's the one I didn't like, though. Ow. Like, it does spread damage and all. That's cool, I guess, but... Help. I'm being bullied. Hey! What if I wanted the health? How dare you? The health is supposed to be mine, which is why I just completely missed it. Alright, get one of you out of here at least. My problem is, like, the inability to turn around, mostly. Maybe it's you that missed. Farmer Bill is dead! Ow. I mean, this thing is powerful and all. All that's left is the gosh dang sheep of all things, so, like, that's cool. Get out of here. I won! Alright, around the bend. Absolute buffoons. I don't like this as a beginning. Oh, one of you dropped. Gosh dang bumpers. I thought you were gonna pick it up, and then you just kind of sat there and didn't. Alright, this one has a potential to not be great. What? How did you, like, hit me and then pick it up instantly? I don't like the mechanic of trying to hit these guys and then having to, like, back up to pick up the Gadgebot, because it just doesn't work a lot of the times. Because, like, in order to hit somebody, you gotta have, like, the momentum necessary to do. It's weird. Like, I mean, the AI isn't very good, so, like, this is still very doable, but, like... Alright, what am I doing here? I do not know, actually. I need to build a bridge at some point. Remember the bridge and how that was a thing? But I think I have to electrify everybody? If I build a bridge right here, are they gonna be safe to just walk down? No, wow, okay. Yeah, let me restart, because apparently that is just That is just far too much for these little robots. Alright. We've done it. Ostensibly. And nobody had to die, except for the two people that are encased in Eternal Bridge. Oh good, the buzzsaw thing. My absolute super favorite. Let it be known that I don't care for the buzzsaw. At all. Yeah, just run into the fire. Can you guys just not get the power-ups? So, essentially, they are only going to be for me. Can I get something that isn't a shield? Apparently not. Well, at least it's easy enough to get back to full health. But where are all of y'all? What is happening right now? A rocket? Wow! Other weapons exist! Hey, Farmer Bill, you wanna, like, explode? That'd be really cool. Just lost a bunch of health because I got pushed into the gosh dang fire. Please get out of the arena. Forever. Thin, bouncy line. Oh, that guy's out for blood. Absolute fool, you missed me. Whoa, I picked you up on the first attempt at pushing the circle button. That was unusual. Aw, man, that guy's just completely unopposed. Usually I have everybody just kind of infighting. I don't know, it's pretty bouncy. It could be, anyway. Yeah, I want to actually use the interception mechanic that this game has, but, it's kind of hard to do that when I just never have the opportunity to. Yeah, I'll just take that, thanks. I won somehow, I can't believe it. How could this have happened? Now they're gonna bully me! So wait. What am I to do here? What am I to do here? I don't understand what it wants me to do. If this were regular Lemmings, this would be easy, because you have the blockers. But, I don't have such things.
Blockage detected in
No, not that kind of blocking. Can I place a bridge and then blow it up? That guy down there is dead because I forgot to swing him. Y'all just stand by the wall? I thought you would turn around. This is not what I expected in the slightest. Huh, they also kill each other by landing on each other. That's interesting. Alright, well, explode. Alright, cool. That does absolutely nothing. What does this one want me to do? I can't really bridge over the reverse because they fall like 2 feet and they break. Make a bridge at the edge. Okay. Which edge? There are many. Oh, oh, okay, hold on, yeah. Gosh heck, you made a dumb, stupid bridge there, and I didn't want to make a bridge there. That's not what I wanted at all, stupid. Absolute buffoon. You're just supposed to instantly know what I want, stupid. Just instantly. No delay. Delay bad. I won! Smasher bot! Oh no! Help. I have to fight Smasher bot, but there's no health this time. And getting behind him is nigh impossible because his hitbox is weird. But at least I don't have a garbage vehicle this time. So this will go significantly better, actually. Alright, the ultimate showdown. Why did I press the square button? Oh, I don't know if I like this. Oh gosh. You blew me up. Now what are you gonna do? This is like the Gadgebot Final Destination, because now it's just like, oh no, there's just a billion of them, and goals everywhere, and not much in between. There's almost no point in me doing that. Because another Gadgebot spawned, like, instantly. Y'all stop throwing bombs at me? That'd be pretty cool. I, for one, would appreciate not the bombs. Yeah, because I'm scoring way faster than they are. There's no point in me taking Gadgebots from them, really. Because they just spawn way too quick. That was me throwing perfectly. I might have been able to intercept that one. But I didn't. I did! I got the Mega Bomb Gloves! Apparently. Mega Bomb Boots! Whoa! Alright, what am I looking at here? I gotta get one guy there. Am I left to assume that swinging is not gonna be enough? Because, like... I mean, I have to try it just to see. Because it seems too easy otherwise. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Alright, so... bomb the first one on the edge here, because the swing is a trap. Bridge you. Bridge you. And electrify you. Is that all I need to do? No, because I'd be going the wrong way, wouldn't I? Yeah, I would. And... oh. Okay, see, I know what I needed to do, and I messed up already. Okay, I missed a step. Swinging is a trap, yes, but it is still the goal. See, the thing I missed is I need to wait for this next one to come out. Because I need him to bridge. Sounds like I need you to swing. I need you to bridge. Easy lemon squeezy. Mega bomb boots! I can throw mega bombs with my feet! I did it! I've earned the mutator! Good! I'm glad! Alright, yeah, crystal armor's probably not doing me a whole lot right now. Just as, because it's like, I don't use the wrench enough to really make use out of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. I got the mutator. Turns enemies into cow potatoes. Don't ask me how that works. I have no idea. Wow! Everyone watching this video is a cow potato now. How do I leave? Oh, not like that. It was the teleporter the whole time. Whoa, I thought I almost just walked off the ledge, but there was an invisible wall, actually. Okay, there is a level here, by the way. That's cool. I don't have a reason to buy the Map-O-Matic, TBH. I could have a reason to buy the PDA, which is, you know, mildly terrifying a concept. Cool. Okay, I think it does get experience. It's just very slow. Okay, jumping cancels my mutation beam. I am instantly going to need to get plant life. Why is it so dark all of a sudden? What happened? Where do I even take you? Is there a patch of soil somewhere that I didn't see? Something is happening. What? Where am I? I'm very confused about things that are happening right now. My plant friend is floating. It's fine, he just does that. Alright, cool, thanks. Other plant friend. I like how in the beginning of the game, everybody was like... Well, the guy who gave me the plant thing was like, yeah, so they can make platforms sometimes. This being literally the first time this has happened. Wow, these feel very bad. did! I got a totally not gold bolt. You think I planted them in the wrong order? Do you think? Possibly. All right. So you were the short one, I believe. Are you all right? Does this gosh dang planet have a day-night cycle? Is that what's happening? Because that is weird. Oh no, a little girl! Watch out! Wow, this does not do nearly as much damage as I would want it to. Much like every other weapon in this game. Alright, she was literally here seconds ago, but she's gone now. Help, this tree is just sucking me to the side. It's very unfortunate. Oh, Mr. Watch is here, but also so is that guy. Yeah, take that, idiot. Takes 4 whole rockets to kill you. Oh no. A creature. Man, why is this gosh dang bee turret just not good? Like, it lasts for like 2 seconds and then it's gone. Kind of why I wanted to, like, actually upgrade so it, you know, does a thing. Yeah, kill the harmless sheep. Do a better job than bees. I deserve this level up. Alright, so I think I'm in need of a plant somewhere. There's a plant. I have found it. I should probably put this on my quick select, actually. I'm not even using the gosh dang polarizer right now. Oh no! A chuckster! But in plant form. Well, here comes that guy. Very slowly, much like me. Alright. Here I am, on the ground. Well, that time it took 3 to kill you, so I don't know what up with that last time. You know, the day-night cycle is a neat idea, I guess. I thought that was like a little robot sitting there staring at me, but it was just another shrink ray zone. But yeah, nighttime gimmick is cool and all, but it makes it really hard to see. So... Alright, you're the springy plant. I made it up here somehow. It didn't feel like I was supposed to, but I got the Mega Bomb helmet! Whoa! I've done it. Oh no, a little girl! Anyway. I mean, there's clearly more I could do here, so... You have fun in the farm, little girl. You're the other springy plant. Alright, shrink time! It's like I was trying to keep an eye out for any switch I needed to hit more than anything. Oh, I was maybe supposed to put a plant in here? I cannot tell because I cannot see. Wow. Endless void of night. Do I have to plant both of you to make it sprout flower? That doesn't feel correct, unless I have to wait specifically for daytime or something. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, there's a thing up there. It's like, there's gotta be something in here, otherwise what's the point? Please, I need this plant to disintegrate with water. A plant's natural foe. I mean, the plant has the advantage of being the first gadget I obtained, so I'm not like that surprised. Alright, welcome to the farm. Where we've got buzzsaws. Do I even need ammo? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Back to ship. Back to ship. Oh! Oh! I'm naked again. No, that's not true. I'm wearing pants and some kind of overall. Here I am in the corn. Ow. There's no music. Why is there no music? This feels like a segment where there should be music. Instead, this is happening. We're just running through a field of corn. Just running. Oh no! The harvester is here! Now I gotta watch out for rocks, I guess? I don't know. Oh no. What a fool. I'm playing that one game. What hit me? Did something damage me? What actually damaged me? Or did my health just kind of show up for, like, no real reason in particular? I'm playing that one minigame from the Mario Party where you're getting chased by a boulder. You know the one. The one that looks like a potato. That one. Okay, we're done now, I guess. Oh no! Ow, rude. I was in danger, apparently. Yep. Rocks. Everyone's favorite. Ow. I kind of just stood there for like a second and that ruined me a bit. I did not even see that shadow, old brick. Why didn't you tell me? Alright, hey, what up?
So, the courageous superheroes finally catch the little girl.
We know what you are, Luna.
What we don't know is why.
We knew you'd fall for it, Ratchet. You can't resist playing the hero. We just needed to get you to our lab so we could extract your DNA, and this was the easiest way to do it.
Was
But
it?
why do you need his DNA?
We technomites are tired of being taken advantage of. Everyone uses our technology, but no one gives us credit. Our robots
But you guys
are
don't
strong,
exist.
But as you have demonstrated, they are no match for Ratchet. So, we're making our own Ratchets.
What?
Using our advanced cloning technology, Emperor Otto has begun creating an entire army of Ratchets. His clone
Wow, Clank is
factory
just
is
so
shutting down
bored of
as
this
we
plot
speak.
line.
You are already too late to stop him.
Alright, we're fighting now, I guess. Alright, that's a thing that's happening. Can I have the health that exists, please? Alright. It's time to fight the little girl. I was electrocuted by something. I wanted to break the box, but it didn't happen. Alright, now that I'm out of this gun... I do not know if the sniper is even remotely a good idea. The answer may surprise you. Ow! I'm probably gonna die because I just took a lot of health damage at the very beginning, and these shockwaves are near impossible to dodge for all practical purposes. Alright, I tried to swing my wrench and I was punished by reasons. Why is there health here when I just respawn here? That's weird. It's gonna make me do the chase sequence again, isn't it? It sure is. Alright, well. Video games, by the way. Guys, what's your favorite thing about corn? Corn's pretty cool. Sometimes it goes in cans and it has big numbers on it. I like it when that happens. It's a shame it's so rare. My ability to jump just ceased to exist for a moment. That was weird. Oh, I can skip the cutscene. It's way too dark to see the shadows, though. So that's exciting. I tried to skip the other cutscene and it didn't work. I don't like this rock part. They are very aggressive rocks. Alright, cool. Let's fight for real. Alright, these have no amount of homing whatsoever. My endeavor to press the jump button was met with not jumping. Gosh, butt fart. Okay. Wow, I mean, I'm like, alright, I'll heal in a minute, because, I mean, I was at pretty decent health until I suddenly wasn't. I still can't believe there's just no music in this part. That has to be a bug. It's a good thing these sheep do literally nothing. Am I getting experience for them dying? Is that why my health keeps popping up? I can't tell. Boulders Y. Guys, I said the funny thing. This is the part where you laugh audibly. Thank you for laughing audibly. I'm surprised it let me jump there, because it did not feel like it was going to. It's when it starts to shoot from, like, multiple locations like that. I see the telegraph for it, but, like... controls just don't feel responsive enough for what I want to be doing here. Boy howdy, I need some ammo. Hold on, I gotta go to my weapons thing again, I guess. Because all the ammo's for you. I just don't notice the little targets on the ground half the time. I mean, I'm out of long-range stuff, and that's kind of what I need to do anything here. I don't know when I switched to cow gun, but I'm dead also, so it doesn't even matter. Oh boy. It's gonna be one of these kinds of days, huh? Alright. Obviously, Cowgun, I love you, but I need something I can actually use in this fight because everything is super short range or bad. Or both. So... Yeah, like, I feel like a flying boss wouldn't be too much of a problem if I had more weapons to deal with such things, but I have like 3. Because everything is just a damage sponge in this game. It's real important that I have to redo this segment because it's very challenging and it is rewarding to have to do it every single time. It's very important. This is like, it's very important to this boss fight as a whole to have this segment have to be repeated. It's very important. The heck is a checkpoint? It sounds made up. You made that up. Oh good, that ammo crate was worth, like, basically nothing. That hit me, I guess. That also hit me, I guess. Bees, kill her. Please? Thank you. Bolts! I need those.
The construction of this robot is more advanced than anything I have seen.
Hey, advanced or not, she took the factory coordinates with her when we, well, disabled her.
I believe I may be able to interface with her to retrieve those coordinates.
I don't know, Clank. Something this advanced must have security programs to keep you from doing it.
I am sure I will have no trouble avoiding whatever security she has installed.
Are you sure?
Here we go. Past the cerebral shield. Avoid the mainframe intake security protocol. And... bingo.
You got it?
Yes. The coordinates are...
Clank!
Wait, I get it.
No. Now what? I got it. Here I come, Clank. Hang on.
This seems like a stupid idea, but okay, here we go. Time to small.
Freeze! Hands in the air! Now turn around very slowly. Who are you? I'm Clank Security Backup. Come online whenever his power's out to protect his circuitry. Hey, you're Ratchet, aren't you?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah?
Hey, I thought you were another one of them soldiers that came marching through here. I think they're trying to get into the old memory bank.
Well, I'm here to get rid of them and figure out how to wake Clank.
Well, if you can get all the soldiers out of here, I'll throw the auxiliary switch to turn Clank back on. I can't do it until all the soldiers are gone, though.
Kill all the enemies, got it. Bees upgrade! Thank goodness I can buy ammo inside Clank. Static barrier. Oh, it's the hollow shield. Not the hollow shield. What's that one called? Whatever, I'm gonna buy it anyways. Tesla barrier, that's the one. Alright, well, back to wanting to level up my weapons, I guess. Would be a cool thing. You know, I like how, by the way, the box art, not the box art, but like the box for this game is just like, it completely spoils that this is gonna happen, by the way. It's like, yo, you can shrink in size to suit your mood, even inside Clank's head. This is also like 2/3 of the way into the game? Question mark. So, you know. No, I want this leveled up, actually. I cannot really see y'all's electricity very good. Hold on, let me finger puzzle real quick, because I have to... Oh, this ain't working because it keeps changing targets. Alright, that's cool. Agents of Doom, help me. Help me a little bit faster, please. This is some good camera. Maybe the bees will come in clutch. No, they won't. That guy seems to be stuck. Now he's dead. Alright. It took forever, but they finally succeeded. Uh-oh. Oh, I select it and it's just active. Alright, good. What? You can't just put up a wall? That's cheating. I think. You think that's gonna hit? It probably hit. Does this thing just not do damage? What the heck? It's either not hitting or just doesn't do damage. Alright, there are many. Speaking of many, I am taking many hits. I wish this door would stop closing. That'd be cool. Did somebody say Agents of Doom were good in this game? Because I could have told you from the outset they weren't going to be good. Because I don't think there's ever been a game where the Agents of Doom have really been good. Like, they've been decent at best. Alright, well. That's fine. I didn't want to live anyway. Hold on, I just noticed there's a shiny thing up there. At least I'm pretty sure I saw a shiny thing up there. I mean, maybe that's where I exit the level from, but I just want to confirm that I'm not seeing things. Wow, climbing in this game does not really work. I don't know how that got messed up, of all things. Yeah, there's a bolt up there, actually. Bolt! Wonder how I get there. Okay. I was gonna jump down just normal style, but I guess I can, you know, not. I climb like the gear or something. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. By the way. Did I just throw the bees on the ceiling? Yes. Well, at least I got use out of them. Scorching. Now it's the incinerator. Is it any good? I don't know, probably not. Get him! Get him! Get him! Thank you. You guys did it. I am proud of you. That guy back there is trying. But not very hard, though. I would love a good camera. Sadly, that's impossible. I'm pretty sure I've shot that guy with the sniper, like, twice now. He's still alive. It's very possible that that is accurate. If the Agents of Doom would kill a thing and level up, that'd be really cool. I'm like 100% certain they are on the verge of doing. Very cool. They all exploded. Hooray! Something. Agents of Doom V3. We did it! They got to V3. That's cool, I guess. The bees just kind of do more damage. Yeah, I wish the Agents of Doom were better. Would be cool. Alright, we got cool stuff happening here. Are you guys... I mean, I got more ammo now. Do you guys got any cool new maneuvers or whatever? Alright, you got little laser guns. That's fun. Everybody loves laser guns. Probably. This is the part of the game where I'm just gonna level up my turret-based weapons. Seemed like the thing to do. Ah! You can't just have more dudes. You can't just have more dudes. You can't just do that. I'm fairly certain that's cheating. Oop. I actually kind of wanted to stay up. So there could be a thing I can get over there, but there wasn't. Possibly? I don't know. Okay, I thought that would be floor, by the way. It was not. At all. It was not floor at all. Silly me. Do the enemies not come back? Huh. Well, I wasted my bees for no reason. Yeah, look at this. This reads to me as it is safe to continue walking. Literally until you hit the drop point. So, that's cool. Alright, things are happening. Here I go. Oh no, a singular dude. Become cow. Thanks. Alright. Now that cow has happened, is there any reason to loop around this whole thing? Seemingly no, but I'm doing it anyway. Because you never know. You really just don't. Sorry, I got a little excited. Alright, don't backflip. That resets the cow meter. The cowometer. Dang it, there just has to be 2 of you. You know, I feel like you guys were at your best in Ratchet & Clank the first. Because you just ran up to a dude and exploded, dealing a bunch of damage. Like, it wasn't perfect. You had better things that did that sort of thing, but... at least it felt like you were accomplishing something quicker. You know, meanwhile, the bees are outpacing you, which I was, you know, getting upset at the bees before. For just being kind of, uninteresting. Speaking of uninteresting, man, it's been a hot minute since I've been able to use the suck cannon. None of the enemies are small. I mean, I can suck up boxes and such. And then I can miss. It is a thing I can do. Alright, and that wasn't enough to kill you, so... Second crit in a row. Wow. I wish I were that cool. Become cow. Do it now. Alright. Last of B. This is some riveting fight that's happening right here. I love it. You know, if anything, that's probably a problem with the Agents of Doom in this game, is, like... Well, first of all, they upgraded to max, so I, technically speaking, don't have to care about them ever again. In past games, I'm pretty sure when they ran out of ammo, instead of just dying, they ran at the enemy and exploded still. I don't know if the HUD is stretched or not. Because this game does have like a 16:9 option. It might be stretched slightly, but I don't know. Anyway, time to double shrink again. Weirdly, all of these, like, shrink sections just look the same. Oh, I went on the wrong side. Oh, that just hurts me. This whole time I thought I would, you know, die or something. Well, don't go on the right, or the left, or the middle. Many bombs, yes. Why is everything red all of a sudden? Alright, Agents of Dread, what do you do now? Anything cool? There's shockwaves now, by the way. Oh, they're the ones that fly around. Okay, they're slightly better, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I am indifferent. I am not even remotely paying attention to shockwaves that are happening right now.
Pick up pieces of the heart with the polarizer to repair Clank's heart.
Clank's heart? Oh no. Yeah, spray water. That's what I wanted to do, obviously. Oh. Do I gotta play a puzzle now? Is that what I gotta do? I guess. I'm gonna wait for the shockwave. This is Clank's heart, by the way. I did! I commit heart surgery.
Great work. Now, stand back, son. You better get out of here before the automatic virus detection program comes online and hunts you down. I'd head for the mouth if I were you.
Well, yeah, where else would I go? Wow, are those actual little enemies that I could suck up, potentially? You ever just shoot boxes at little robots? That's me right now. Ah, I love being able to see. It's my favorite. Wow. Now I'm upside down. Now I'm upside down. So wacky. Uh-oh. Tiny friends. This is a very Ratchet and Clank 1 magnet rail. Okay, they are too powerful to be sucked up, I guess. I mean, I guess. I'm now upside down. Ow. My shield. Now I'm upside down. It's very confusing, I know. I don't know what the upside is. Whoa, we haven't seen a swing shot in a while. And then I just missed completely. Can't believe such a thing is possible. Ow. Do we have to fight on this just enclosed platform? You're a cow now. Stupid. Uh-oh. I hope Clank doesn't need that. He'll be fine. Oh, I guess I'm going this way now. All right. Here I am at a continue point. A place where I can continue if I were to fail. Ratchet, what are you doing? It keeps doing things when I'm like... Like, what is happening? Okay, well now it did something. It just wasn't doing anything before. That was weird. Yo, Suck Cannon's pretty good now. I mean, Suck Cannon has always been on the better side of weaponry. Let me, reload here real quick. Oh, there were 11 boxes! I mean, I still broke... Not even, actually. I still have, like, one more. Actually. Yeah, microscopic cow.
Thank you.
You're welcome for microscopic cow, Tressa. I'm glad I could assist. What are you with all of your knowledge going to do with the concept of microscopic cow? It sure is a thing that is happening right now. Yo, is that a suit? A microscopic suit? A microscopic suit that, by the way, just so happens to be the exact correct size and fit for Ratchet when he himself is in a microscopic state. Don't worry about it. I have the full Mega Bomb armor? What happened to the armor before this? What happened? That's weird. Wow, as you take damage, you can explode a charge. I can't read the rest of the text unless it scrolls, game. When your armor flashes red, hit enemies. Alright, well, I guess we'll never know. Am I gonna beat the game tonight? I have literally no idea. Clank only woke up just now.
What happened?
Small head mode.
You got short-circuited when you interfaced with Luna.
She must have had a level 9 access protocol installed, which activates retroactively
Oh,
when I...
of course she did. Right before you conked out, you said you found the clone factory coordinates.
Accessing? Yes, I do have them. I cannot believe I was stupid enough to make such a simple mistake.
It happens to the best of us, pal. The important thing is, you got the coordinates.
I suppose you are right. We should get going.
That was character development, question mark? Alright, I can re-enter Clank by tapping my foot on a child. Oh. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Listen, Ratchet's just very impatient, okay? He's like, man, that boss with the child was stupid, and I got so impatient. But boy howdy, I'm thinking about re-entering Clank right here, right now, at this exact moment. But I'm so impatient! Now it's nighttime and I'm scared. Sure are a lot of boxes here. Man, I have a lot of money now. Do you think I want the PDA? I'm gonna hold off. Cause let me, if I could ever pause. Let me see here. So I'm missing 2 weapons, unless the game is being extremely sneaky. So like, realistically, there's probably like 1 weapon and then some kind of rhino equivalent maybe, I don't know. I'm really starting to feel like I skipped some stuff on, like, the previous planet. That's Clone Factory. That's cool. Can I look at maps of other planets from here? Why is this not filled in? I'm very confused. Is this a... I can't tell if it's part of the wall or if it's like a thing. There's like a path or something up this way somewhere. I don't know if that's just like map weird. Because I mean, I assume this is just the boss arena right here. And like this whole area over here is where the farm chase was. Don't ask questions. Just assume. Missions screen. Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, there was a... yeah, I didn't go on the giant Clank thing. Right. I should probably do that. If only because it might give me something I actually need, potentially. Or it's optional entirely, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I noticed one of my missions was literally, something about Otto, who I know was, like, the villain or whatever, so, that might be the last planet, possibly. It wouldn't surprise me, I mean, I have all of the last armor set. I don't know where the, last of the second armor set is. There's gonna be more shmup. Yeah, alright. I figured. Right, I inverted it now. So now it makes sense. Get out of here, space debris. Oh, you know what this is gonna do? It's gonna give me bolts. Whoa, it's a satellite thing. Watch out. I thought those were space mines that were ahead of me. They were not. They were, in fact, just many, 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 many friends. Entirely too many friends, if I'm honest. When you're in space, your UI just glows. Forever. That's what it does. Get out of here, space debris. There's a lot of you. I'm probably dodging most of it. Probably. Yes, fly into my bullets. I have no point of reference of how much health some of y'all have, if I'm honest. And again, much like last time, I have no real good point of reference of where some of these, like, bullets are in space. They just kind of exist. Boy howdy, I am probably taking an amount of damage. Because there's just a whole lot of everything on screen. It's pretty cool. Arrows! I can maybe break the honeycomb, but I sure didn't. Just kind of lost a lot of health there for basically no reason. Alright, just shoot a missile from off screen, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna actually die. Oh no. Alright, well, that happened. Probably no checkpoint at all, so that's fun. Yeah, no, like, that's the thing. There's just way too much happening half the time, so I get no real good feedback. It's also worth mentioning, like, the previous one of these was, like, just kind of trivially easy. Did I keep my bolts after death? I wasn't paying attention to that. I mean, I can dodge the missiles, it's just a lot of them come from angles that I can't really see. Plus, just the amount of things happening on screen makes them hard to see. They also just kind of appear. Out of my way, everything. See, I feel like it makes the most sense to just not really pay much attention to the big guys here. Just to preserve health better, mostly. Alright. This time, don't even bother with the honeycombs. Ouch! Honeycomb's big. Ow! Flying is weird in this game, let me tell you. Yeah, these guys just come on screen and immediately fire rockets. Oh, there's a big boy ship up ahead, I just noticed. I like big boy ship. He's a friend. He's not, actually. I'm gonna run into him, though. That seems like a thing I could do. I don't know if killing the ship is something I should strive to do. I have no idea. I have no point of reference. Ouchie. There's just a whole lot of dudes that do like 1 billion damage flying around. It's just kind of the worst. Alright, into the space station. There was a ceiling thing, by the way. I kind of almost didn't parse that. Did I have an option to go to the left there? Because it looked like it would have been safer, actually. I sure am here in a thing spiraling out of control. We're just playing Kingdom Hearts 3 now. Alright, Dreadnought. Here we go. Dreadnought time. That is a lot of bullets that you just shot at me. Yeah, I'm not really feeling especially confident about this, given I started this fight with like 35 something. I sure do not have that anymore. I'm in a constant state of I want to shoot the small dudes because they give me health and I'm just doing no damage to you, sir. Partially because it looks like my dang missiles are going after the little dudes also. Alright, cool. Well, it exploded, so... I've done it! I found a suit of armor I don't need! Yay! And then everything exploded. The end. Well, I mean, the strat is just to go in circles, but then I spend a lot of time not actually hitting the guy doing that, so... Alright, well that was fun. I mean, I got a lot of bolts, so it wasn't, like, completely pointless. Big head mode. Alright, well, oh, that's the hover car. I was gonna say, there's a glowy thing there. That's cool. Actually, was there a thing in the city I didn't do, maybe? Man, the map system sure leaves a lot to be desired. I like the giant bug. It's pretty cool. kind of looks like there's something through that door. Help. Yeah, because there's like a platform there. And it's on the map. I don't see any reason to go there, though. I don't know, man. Let's just go to the clone factory or whatever. Alright, clone factory or whatever. Done.
Ugh, I don't believe it. Another dead end. You lose a contact or something?
Just as I suspected.
Of course! The factory shrunk. Well, let's stomp around until we squish it, huh?
I do not think it will be that easy to find.
Fine. This little Emperor Otto should be a piece of cake anyway. Let's get shrinking.
Let's get shrinking! Cool. Slim Cognito, you're here! Wow! An upgrade for you. Do they, though? Do they really pack a punch? I don't know if I believe you. Fireballs. I like that, possibly. I don't know. Bees. All right. Sounds exciting. Aftershock mod. A lot of these just sound like maybe good and cool, possibly. I don't know. My problem is economy is not the best. Laser tracer. I mean, I probably want that. It just sounds exciting. It's got a lot of ammo, which means it's going to be bad, though. So that's exciting to think about. Okay. Get the heck out of here. Fire thing. Alright. Just conveyor belts. Conveyor belts are fun. I don't know, I just don't know how I feel about buying mods, because half the time I don't know if they'll be worth the money, and the other half of the time I don't have a lot of money. Oh no. Turrets of some description. Get out of here, me. Why does it aim weird? Like, first of all, I can't move when I use this. It's worth mentioning. Time to be small. Even smaller. Smaller than small. Am I going in a circle? I think I'm going in a circle. very possible. Get out of here, nurse lady! That thing is weird. Help! The camera is being mean to me. How's Clank gonna tell the difference between me and the clones? A continue point. Welcome to lava. Alright, well, that was the suck cannon, everybody. Help, I cannot see. I cannot double jump while I suck. It's truly an unfortunate happenstance. Did you just freaking try to throw a wrench at me? It's extremely rude. Just a absolute rude. Ow. I did my best. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Nice. Bees, do the thing. You're on the verge of leveling up, so it'd be really cool if you did the thing. Alright, killer bee mine. Alright. What does that do? The same thing. But it induces poison now, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, that's right. I sniped you. There's a lot of bolts over here. It explodes with the kids from Wind Waker. Oh no! I was gonna say, let me pick up the health, please. Alright, there's a purple. Everybody loves the purple. I thought there were more boxes behind the boxes that didn't break when I used the box breaker. Where am I going? Because I thought I was supposed to wall jump between two walls there, but it turns out I was supposed to wall jump here instead, I guess. But it didn't work, weirdly. That does not feel the best. 'Cause it does not feel like you'll make it. Alright, I thought that was a ledge, when in fact it was a wall that was slightly darker than the rest. Do I buy the PDA? I feel like I may want to at some point. There's a lot of ratchets here today. That's a problem. Wow, rude. I was having fun being safe, and you all ruined it. What is going on in this gosh dang room? Other than many ratchets, yes. How do the ratchets tell each other apart? How do they know they're all clones? Do they even? Do they have a perception of like, yep, y'all are the clones, that one's the real? I mean, to be fair, I'm the one wearing armor. They decided, you know, we're gonna do an expensive cloning program. We're gonna clone this guy. We're not gonna give him any armor though. That'd be stupid. Waste of money. There's a lot of bombs down below. This is going on, apparently. My jump didn't jump. That was weird. Never happened before. Many bombs, yes. Alright, well. That did not feel safe. Most of this didn't feel safe. Uh-oh. Man, those don't even look like my decoy glove at all. Uh-oh. There were friends appearing at some point. Man, just short of the level. Man, just short, as usual. Why does it just aim upward? I don't understand. Oh, is it because I'm holding forward? That's probably why. It makes way more sense. I thought I was just aiming upward, but that explains why all of a sudden, every time I use it, I just can't move. Are there more? The answer is probably. Because I sure am running a little low on the ammunition all of a sudden. And the health also, which is, you know, usually pretty good, I think. That does not activate a shield, by the way. Acid bomb, I need you to be good. Right about now. Alright, cool. I was healed. I am allowed to live. That is my true desire. Help? Things happened. What was I doing? Video games. Right, ow. I got shot. I would really appreciate ammunition. I mean, I'm just putting this out there. It would be pretty cool. There's a big old red button or something. That Ratchet! That Ratchet! Well, he was following me. But, he stopped. My favorite part about running away is that I can't see behind me, like, at all in this game. Oh, I don't have any more shield. Good. I was gonna break that myself, but he just didn't let me. Talk about rude, ow. Hey, there's a thing up here. I'm so excited about the thing! I'm glowing now, by the way. That's a thing I can do. Hit the enemy. I did it. Oh gosh, this is... No wonder there's just an endless amount of ratchets. They're spawning from crates. I can't help but, you know, again point out, boy howdy, ammunition would be absolutely wonderful right now. Well, yeah, I wanted to wall jump. Desperation attempt. Do you think I do something with this? Maybe. I did something. I don't know what it was, but I did it. I can hide in here. That's fun. Everybody loves hiding. Oh, there's a door that opened now, I guess. Ammunition that exists! I can buy it! And a continue point is also here. Good golly gee willikers. Are you guys... This is the part where Ratchet just gives up. Alright, I'm gonna take out Floating Ratchet. The most ominous of Ratchets. Yeah, this is what we're doing now, apparently. Alright, so did I win? Where'd the rest of the ratchets go? Ah! A ratchet! Help! I did not want to go to first person mode. At all. I bought ammunition when I didn't need to, so that's exciting. That button's up again. Alright, you know what? That's fine. You guys can live.
Ratchet, how very nice to see you.
Hey, what up?
I'm sure you've seen enough of yourself already.
Yeah, a little bit.
Otto, I am sorry that no one gives you credit for your work, but there are other ways to earn respect.
You actually bought that cheesy story. This isn't about credit for our work.
What?
Respect or whatever nonsense you have come to believe. This is about power, and what is more powerful than intelligence? The rhino? Nothing is stronger than the power of the mind. Do you see this area behind me? That is what this has all been leading up to.
But Ratchet's
I
pretty
developed
stupid.
Technology to transfer the intelligence from the being in one chamber to the being in the other.
What?
After I have grown these clones to full size, I'm going to use my Ratchet army to gather every intelligent being in the solar system. Then I will transfer all of their brain power to me to become the most intelligent entity the universe has ever known.
That is pure evil.
You could also just go to the library.
Yeah? Well, none of this will happen until you get by us. Easier done than said.
Okay. We're gonna fight now, probably. There's a timer now. Why is there a timer? Why does there have to be a timer? I disagree. Whoa! Big me! You can't use the blitz gun, that's cheating, I think. Alright, that's all of that gun. Time to hope I have enough for another! Is it just me, or do the small ratchets have very Daxter-like proportions? Or am I just, like, imagining that? Unrelated, you put me in a time limit, but you're not giving me, like, ammo or anything. I think I need to get shot in the back, but also, Cowgun, I love you, but I need to be able to do stuff without having to go to the menu constantly. I kind of wish it didn't split, but, I mean, it's whatever, I guess. My question becomes if this is like a survival round, or if I'm supposed to do enough, like, damage to all you nerds. Ow. Man, this is not a very good gun. I'm feeling like it's probably survival, because, like, boy howdy, this is, going on. Ow. I also just keep not really noticing that my shield is gone. I mean, again, even with all of this stuff, I am still kind of just running out of ammunition here. Alright, well, I survived. That's all I needed to do, so maybe I shouldn't have used as much ammo.
I'm not half as good without you.
True.
Hi.
Papa, is that you?
Yes, it's me, you idiot. I mean, son. Now be a
Remember
good
this
boy and
subplot?
get those two out of here.
Papa, why did you make Quark so tiny?
I got a job to do, son, and it's time I take care of your little playmates.
But it's a shrink ray. How do you become big? Why is Quark here? I don't know. You know, I appreciate my Agents of Doom trying. I love a chase sequence that has no music. That's my favorite. It's probably dangerous. Maybe. I mean, the reality is I'm wearing armor, so, like, how much do shards of glass really affect me?
Ooh, nice shooting. Very clever, too.
Got him.
Now, where were we? This is getting better all the time.
Is it, though? Alright. Alright, Giant Clank probably still controls exactly like Giant Clank. Except I have limited ammunition? No, I get more. Do I have the big attack, do you think? Alright, Otto. I can punch you a bunch. You're not really putting up much of a fight, if I'm honest.
Papa, can I have a piggyback ride? You should be more careful. You almost hit me with that.
Why did you become Small Clank? You could easily... Whatever. Oh, I'm here now, I guess. Still no music. It makes me upset. I don't know why I just did that. But okay. Hold on, let me... Well, I could buy mods, but let's not. Because apparently this is not a thing I'm doing. Alright. Well, you got a shield. That's exciting. Everybody loves a good shield. I could have a shield too, but I don't. Am I supposed to, like, duck under that? I'm sorry, how much damage did that just do to me? Alright, so he's got, like, a shield. I don't know if I'm supposed to just shoot him or whatever. Maybe, probably. This is what we in the business call a test run. Gosh, you do a whole lot of damage. So, okay, hold on. Is this one of those, like... I gotta get rid of the shield, and then I'm able to do damage kind of bosses? Very possibly. Because, can I just say, the amount of damage I'm actually doing to you when your shield is gone is extremely minuscule. So, do I even have the weaponry for this? Is this, like, hard requiring the PDA? What the actual heck is this fight? It'd be one thing if his shield was, like, weaker each time or something. Is there a shadow behind me right now? No, that's my footsteps. Wow, I put that shield to use. I don't know if I'd even say have the shield have as less... Well, like, I don't know. Make the shield just weaker in general over time. Like, give me some kind of advantage, because boy howdy, right now, I do not feel like I have any advantage in the slightest, because I'm going to run out of ammo. Alright, and I wasn't able to jump because I dared to do the thing known as swing my wrench once. Okay, we're doing different things now, which I wasn't really expecting, actually. Okay, and I died to a pretty weak-looking explosion. So that's exciting. I'm just afraid of buying the PDA, partially because I know what that's going to entail. It's gonna be like everything is freaking expensive. Nothing to sell. Good. Yeah, no, because no doubt it's going to start me completely over. So, you know, that's fun. Yeah, there's some ammo crates. They'll give me, like, 2 bullets for the dual lacerators. At a certain point, I just cannot turn with the laser tracer, which is kind of like, alright, cool, great. Can you stop doing that attack? It does a lot of damage. Yeah, I was daring to hold forward for a moment, so most of that just kind of missed. Oh, I'm out of ammo there. Okay, so here's the fun thing. That still hit me, apparently. Here's the fun thing. Feels like during this phase, his shield is just kind of done. Which, you know, thanks. Yeah, the fun thing here is I don't have a lot of good weapons anymore. Oh, he's doing a bunch now. That thing has no right to be as big of an explosion as it is. Do you really have, like, just a little tiny bit of health? Alright, cool. Scrunch, you're in this game!
What is it, pal?
These are Quark's real parents. Scrunch says they were killed by defective equipment created by the Technomites.
Wow, rude.
That really bites. Should we tell Quark?
I think he already knows.
So now, because of him, I'll never know my real parents.
I recognize your parents from the photo. They were great superheroes in their day. You should be very
Wait,
proud.
hold on. Clank, literally how?
Pride is what he's after.
How could you do something so evil? You knew the truth and you used it against me to get what you wanted. Now, I'm going to get what I want. What are you doing? You don't know how it works! You think I'm an idiot, do you?
Yes.
Well, how about having this brain instead of yours? You want intelligence? You're about to get... the opposite of that.
I don't think that's such a good idea, Quark. Why don't you climb out of there and let's see if we can calm you down a bit, huh?
Yes, Quark. You should consider what you are about to do.
It's a bad idea.
He is right. You do not know the effect of this machine.
At this point, I don't care.
Wow, it's Scrunch. Absolute buffoon.
Oh no. Now what are we gonna do with him?
Nothing.
It appears that Scrunch just added another family member.
Great. Can we get out of here now? I've got another massage scheduled on Poketaru in an hour.
You got it.
Cool. It's a good thing they rescheduled. Explosion!
Get your Battle Ratchet today! It's the most realistic fighting toy ever created!
Warning, Battle Ratchet is a living creature that may behave unpredictably. Do not keep Battle Ratchet in original package unless sufficient air holes are provided.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad they found a use for those things.
Why?
And they seem to do a good job of keeping Quark company.
This will never be brought up ever again.
I was faced identical with a squid beast of Oceania 8. I pulled out my trusty electro gun, but the salt water had shorted it out. Hey, I was just getting to the good part.
He may be small, but his ego's still big, huh?
Why don't they make him regular size again? Like why? Like, I'm very confused. This is gonna have, like, you know, an impact, a high impact, you could say, on the rest of the series as we know it. Like, Alright, so what game comes after this, canonically? Like, is that just gonna be, like... Well, ignoring Secret Agent Clank, I guess. Like, is that just, Tools of Destruction? Because, like, imagine Tools of Destruction, but Quark is just tiny. For no reason. You know, why not? I don't know, man. They tried with this game, but boy howdy, everything just takes forever to kill. And game is also like, yeah, final boss kills you in 2 hits. Doesn't matter if you have the best armor. I don't know if Scrunch shows up ever again. I was honestly surprised to even see him here. I mean, he was mad because that guy killed his parents or whatever. Yeah, Quark is comic relief at best in this game. He's just kind of there. I mean, it was playable enough. Just the balancing really needed to be better. I mean, this game clearly suffered from, like, okay, we're gonna try to fit a Ratchet and Clank game on the PSP. So... yeah, Bowser's kind of just there in Thousand Year Door also, but... at least he has, like, one plot-relevant moment. Yeah, I know very little about Secret Agent Clank. Like, a lot like this game, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I don't know how it's all put together, first of all, and I don't know, just specifics, I guess. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing, too, actually. Like, Quark was introduced in this game, he had the whole subplot with his parents, then he just disappeared for a majority of the game's runtime. I don't know. Music over. Well, they gotta make this be a downer ending now. I guess. I did it! I won! I think something is still happening in the background, but I'm not sure what. I think it was my, my things. I'm gonna warp. I mean, I do not expect to do any of this, if I'm honest, but, like... I don't know. Nothing to sell. I mean, who knows? Maybe refighting the guy with mods would be better. Maybe? I don't know. Why did I go back in here? There's just ratchets in here. Nobody likes ratchets. Ow, you can't shoot me! I thought you were supposed to be... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Help. Help. Oh man, my shield was about to level up this whole time. Yeah, I could check the PDA. Yeah, I'm still missing whatever the Rhino equivalent is, probably. Yeah, no, that's a price jump. Those are actually pretty on the expensive side anyway, actually. Alright, well that's fun. There was a warp back, wasn't there? Is there not a warp back? I thought there was one. I mean, ostensibly, I'd also come back and I'd have more health. Can I leave? Oops. Well, it's fine. You know, I can look at the map. There's no green sections or anything, so that probably means there's no secrets at all. Man, imagine charge boots. That's lava. I almost just ran into the lava. Like a dumb idiot. Does this door just not open? Did I walk all the way back here for no reason? Because it's pretty good. Okay, lava's instant kill. That's good. Okay, well, I'm glad I continue pointed here. Gosh, the long jump is just not good in this game. It goes nowhere. Are the things just gone now? Nope, they're not gone. They just took forever to spawn? Question mark? Weird. I could enter that again for some reason. I could have sworn there was just a teleporter here. And it's just not here. Ratch. Alright, well, here I am. Not where I want to be. Help. Help. I want to leave. Oh, so I have to do this whole thing again? That's stupid. Especially since now I know this is literally just a waiting game. I love video games. Can you imagine a world where video games existed? I mean, I guess technically speaking, I could use this opportunity to, like, try and level up stuff. I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's not like this part was hard. It's just 3 minutes of... It's just 3 minutes of... Everybody loves 3 minutes of... You know, actually thinking about it, where is that last armor piece? You remember how I don't have all the armor? You guys remember that? Yeah, get shot, idiot. Hey, you did effectively nothing to me. That was fun. What a bunch of idiots. Time to do this part again. With no music, as usual. Okay, music's back. It's kind of a shame that you're telegraphing which pieces of the road you're shrinking, because you know. Oh, I have to do Giant Clank too? Riveting. Alright, hold on. There we go. Imagine if this fight was difficult. I mean, don't say that, to be honest, because we've seen what the game does for difficulty already, so, you know. Cool, I am allowed to continue now. Or rather, leave. Finally! Alright, I've done it. Do I have all missions complete? Did I do it? I did it. I'm the best! But I don't have all of the titanium bolts or anything. I don't know. Wait, wasn't this the Clank zone? There's just a bolt here. You know, I'm gonna have to do, like, challenge mode if I want to even feasibly, like, level up anything. Or afford mods or whatever. Because, yeah, that sure ain't happening otherwise. There's an entire secret zone, by the way. Where's that in relative space to me? Is it here? I mean, it is, but... Do I blow up this wall? Do I spray it with water? Obviously, that's what I do. Is it polarizing? The answer may surprise you. Alright, so welcome to Secret Zone, apparently. I'm drowning in the air. Yep. It's gonna make me do this every time, apparently. Alright. Unfortunately, long jumps are bad. Why does it respawn me, like, there? You were about to say, this is kind of neat. Glad I didn't. No, that's probably fair. Gosh, Clank, your long jumps are abysmal. Ouchie. Oh, I had a delayed reaction there. I would like to get more than 2 feet into this secret area. That'd be pretty cool. I'd love to see also. That'd be equally rad. Yo, I made a jump. I've done it. There's robots here. Why are there robots? Is that allowed? They die in a single hit. Those are buzzsaws. Well... Wait, do I damage you guys by getting close to you with this thing? Maybe. Who knows? Oh man, a continue point. Those exist! What are their if I could ever pause the game, what are their weapons? Oh yeah, I can make cow. What is happening? Maybe you are getting damaged by my shield. You guys are too weak to kill me now, apparently. So now you become cow. Path of Death! But I had a shield, game! What do you mean that's not good enough? What kind of stupid video game is this? I love being able to see. Seeing is my passion. I didn't even know there was a fire there. There was a fire there, by the way. Yo. Boxes, though? I did it. Box genocide complete. Teleporter help. Alright, well that was a thing. I guess. Don't you boing me. Yeah, I'm actually really not even missing that many titanium bolts anyway. I don't know, I'm just looking for weird little secret paths, because that's fun. I got nothing else better to do right now, because I gotta go to work tonight, so... You know. No map available. For reasons? Mungo. What do you mean no map available? Like, what do you actually mean? How am I supposed to freaking find any secrets if I don't have a... Like, what's the point of the map-o-matic? Like, what? Is the map of this area just, like, too complex to have an actual map? You know what I mean? Is it one of those? Does it not want to show that the racing area exists somewhere? Alright, cool. I can come here and get all of the mods. Every single one. Oh. No. Weapons. I need... suction. Give to me the spiders. Yeah, I did kind of just look at the mods and never buy any. That is entirely factual. Oh, good. Man, it's a good thing this game has the thing where boxes can get sucked up. I am 100% certain when I was here the first time I looked down there and I joked how, like, there's never anything down in these paths where, like, it's kind of almost a tutorial in disguise where it's like, oh, you failed, but we're not going to punish you or anything. Yeah, take that, idiot. Man, I remember this level. It sure existed. Remember the part where I just kind of shot a box at a dude and he didn't react at all? Oh, it's not secretly a wall jump zone. Still not a wall jump zone. Oh yeah, this is the acid pit. Remember the acid pit? That was fun. It was fun and extremely necessary. Hooray! Vortex cannon. Sick. It's not as delicious as it sounds. Well, you guys just die instantly to me having a shield that exists. Oops. I live here now. That is my true want and desire. Get out of here. My shield is getting real wiggly. Yeah, that's right. I blew up all the robots. Man, I have no idea where 2 titanium bolts would be in this level. I mean, I also just don't remember this level very much. Like, I remember it, but I don't remember, like, everything. Oh yeah, this is the part with the platforms that fall. Yeah, I just don't get why there's no map. That's so weird to me. Like, if a Ratchet & Clank game has no map, that usually just means that there's not a reason for there to be a map. But, like... Oh, I'm glad I have the Hyper Shot equipped. Pretty good. I don't know, they could just be anywhere. They could even be in this gosh dang thing. Remember this gosh dang thing? I try not to. My shield is just all-powerful, though. Okay, hold on. There are... many potential... Which is to say, there's like 2 exits to this room. I got a skill point, apparently. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Okay, no, that's just the actual exit. Because it has the glowy around it. There is a bolt in here. How do I get to that path? Is that just practically connected to the entrance? Because that's cool. I'm glad I noticed it now. Spoiler alert, I'm not that glad. Unless I can, like, jump this gap, but I kind of doubt it. Nope. I live here now. Oh, okay, hold on. Sorry, I had to stop and think about death for a moment. It was very important. It's just connected to the gosh dang entrance this whole time. I mean, I'm not surprised there's one in here. This is like the perfect place to hide one. No animation! Who even needs it? Yeah, I'm on Magna rails. I am on gravity rail. It's where I exist now. Oop. I kind of wonder, actually, what the skill point I have obtained was. Don't rock the boat! I did that one. Super Lombax! Kill 25 enemies in a row without getting hit. Really? I bet you anything that's what it was. Shut out. Yeah, I did that. I did that also. Oh yeah, that is a thing that I did. Man, I don't know where these are. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Ratchet. Just ratchet. Yeah, I don't know what up with the footprints in this game. They are pretty wild. Y'all are absolute fools, thinking you can take me and my extremely wiggly shield. Absolute fools that you are. Alright, well, I did a full loop of the level. I found one bolt. I mean, it's very possible there's another bolt just kind of like hanging out on a ledge somewhere around here. All entirely possible in the world of today. Like, you know, it's just right here. Alright, I've done it. I found the titanium bolts. I am a master. Alright, well, I don't really likely have time for anything else, so... That was Ratchet & Clank Size Matters. It's a joke of some kind. Do you get it? See, it's funny, because this game was originally on the PSP. That's why it's funny. Obviously. I don't know about bad video game, but it's not a good video game. Because again, I've said before, it's playable enough. Anyway, let's see. Tonight's my last work night for like over a week. But tomorrow is pretty much the only working night I'm going to have before the Splatocalypse comes for us all.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you appreciate whatever, Tressa. You're welcome. Anyway, bye. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing Rhythm Heaven yet. Partially because I still have to beat Blaster Master, and I'd like to do that before cephalopods exist. So, you know. Anyway, bye everybody.